Well, hey guys,
Hey.
welcome back.
Long time no see.
Yeah,
Well, especially for me.
yeah, and then you're going again soon. So,
Well, yeah, I can't stay in like one place too long. But hey, the most anticipated movie, one of your most anticipated movies of the year.
yeah,
Gladiator 2.
Gladiators.
Huh?
And what'd you think?
It was a movie.
It was decent. It was
Okay.
like comparing it to like all of the other movies that have been coming out. This stacks up. It's not a bad
That's where we're
movie.
at now. That's where we're
That's
at.
the hard part. Hey, everything sucks. This didn't suck as much.
Yeah.
That's not a good
Well,
way to...
okay, so it wasn't the original, right? So it wasn't as epic as the original, but it had the elements that I like. Fights to the death and all that kind of
Shirtless
stuff.
man.
But there wasn't. I felt like there could have been more arena.
Okay, can I just say something to
Sure.
spark some conversation?
Okay.
I thought this movie was lame.
Really?
This movie did not suck in the traditional. It's like the Captain Marvel or whatever. Okay, but it was lame.
In what way?
The story that the main actor was not the right choice to be the actor. He had no charisma to be the main actor in voice or look at all.
You know who he reminded me of? Guy from 300 there.
Gerard Butler?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Every time I look at him, his face remind me of Gerard Butler.
However, they did have Animaeus from Spartacus. You know, the tall black guy. He was also in 300.
Yeah.
He's in all these
I know,
movies.
he's in every epic, any kind of sword fighting movie, he's in it.
Yeah.
And Denzel. Denzel is in this movie. And I don't know why.
What do you mean?
Like,
I think he was one of the best characters.
but there's just so much I felt in this movie.
What about the Emperor Ed Sheeran twins?
Well,
I was telling Don, you know why Rome fell is because it's all run by liberals. So, I don't know. I thought it was a movie. It was okay. Wasn't epic.
Like
I'm not upset that I paid money to see it.
like the guy does all these speeches, and the speeches are lame and boring.
and not all, but in reality, every time he fights, he should have died. Because the other guys just stand around after they get him on the ground and just
Wait for him to
get back up. Like everybody. Even at the end, the final battle, not to spoil it for you, but at the final battle, he's on the ground, and instead of killing him, he kicks him a couple times.
and stabs his armor. So I don't know. It's not a movie. It's a movie that'll be forgotten,
Yes.
right? Like it's not
Very quickly.
It's not one of the movies that you're gonna remember and say, "Oh yeah, let's go back and watch Gladiator 2."
See, Gladiator made a star of Russel Crowe.
He was famous before.
Yeah, but he rose to huge
Okay.
stardom. The movie won an Oscar.
Yeah.
This movie isn't even in the conversation of
No,
Oscar.
I rewatched the first one just a couple of days ago, and I did not remember just how good it was. It was amazing.
We had Joaquin Phoenix as the
What? What's his name?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin.
Phoenix as the Emperor in that one.
Yes.
And that was like in his prime of starting his great acting career that he has.
Yeah.
His last two movies have sucked, but he's a good actor. And these guys just played silly guys, just over the top silly Roman emperors that made nothing. And everyone in the Senate, every one of them were just sheep in this movie. One guy stands up and applauses, and 50 other guys, oh, he stood up and applauded, we'll all stand up. And we don't even know why they're following this other guy. He's just a loser who lost all his money betting. Like, there's no story connectivity in the plots that they're doing. It was just thrown together. And hey, let's do a battle scene. Let's pretend there's a plot. Battle scene. And then we're going to have these epic soldier battle at the end, and we're all going to stand here and listen to them talk.
There were some slow parts.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
There were quite a few slow parts.
Yes.
But The action parts they did have were okay. Like, they were entertaining to watch.
But even the reasoning
I
behind
don't know if ships and sharks belonged.
No. But even the rhino. But, like, none of those even compared to the tiger in the first one. The tigers were epic in that one. It made sense to be there.
Well, don't forget, in the first one, that was all new stuff, right? And now they have to try to do something different, but the same.
Don't have
Come on,
to go bigger.
Don't forget the monkeys.
Oh yeah, the monkeys.
This movie was ridiculous in every way, except for the filming. The filming was okay. How it looked on screen was nice. The costumes, whatever. The rest of it was just garbage. There was nothing good about this movie.
I don't know. I wouldn't call it garbage. No, I wouldn't call it garbage. It was a decent couple hours to pass some time.
I'm angry that I saw this.
Paul hasn't eaten.
Well, put
Yeah.
it this way. We have been waiting for this movie for a long
Yes.
time. Pedro Pascal's in it. Maybe it's going to be a good epic fighting battle. I'm very disappointed in the movie as far as enjoyment is concerned. It was not worth waiting for in the least.
No, I feel like the story could have been a better story.
Oh, hugely. Hugely better story.
And a better star.
I just liked the action sequences, but yeah.
I mean, there were things in this that were just downright funny when you watched it. Like when the general's there and he gets shot with arrows. Those were the best archers I've ever seen in my life. They shot over his shoulder and hit him. Did you see that? Then none of them hit the other guy who was standing, leaning in front of him like this.
Well, they're archers. That's what they do.
I just like this. And then we all laughed at the speech at the end. There's 5,000 soldiers standing around, up on the hills, up on the mountains, and these two guys by the bridge are going, I don't do speeches, but we can all come together. And the guy way in the back is going, what? What?
Oh, don't forget, there was just a riot in the Colosseum, and the emperor died, and all the soldiers are being attacked by the peasants, and he walks back into the Colosseum after giving his speech, and there's not a breathing, living soul anywhere to be found.
Well, the best is also, he just walks out of the Colosseum during the riot. The soldiers are holding a path for him, and he hops on a horse and chases after the bad guy.
Listen, it's easy to find fault.
Yes, and it's hard to make a good movie. And I think it's Ridley Scott who did this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, shame on you.
Yeah, it could have been better. I didn't mind the action. Story could have been a lot better. Acting was okay, but you're right. And the main character could have been.
I didn't even believe him as a good soldier.
Well, my biggest issue with it is he rose to being the champion fast.
Yeah, and for no reason.
Like two fights, and all of a sudden he was like the champion of the.
Yes.
Yeah, all the gladiators were taking
Were
orders
following
from
him,
and
and
he's the leader. Yeah.
So
For no reason.
he did ascend way too quickly for my liking. So I don't know.
And didn't it feel like this movie was like about 2 hours too long?
Yeah, in the past, there was Maximus. The end.
Yeah.
That would have been the end of this movie. I'm afraid. I'm kind of, and you know, I'm a big Denzel fan, and like,
I liked Denzel's part.
I didn't mind his part in the movie as much, but I mean, I hated him near the end. Like
You were supposed to.
He became the typical evil.
Yeah, okay.
Evil, like his transform. He wasn't conniving anymore. He wasn't sneaky. He was just the bad guy now. And I hate when movies do that.
Yeah, they did do that.
So,
yes. But I liked him like 75% of the movie. I loved his character. So, what would you rate it though?
6. Give it a 6. There were some fight scenes. Anything with fighting and swords, I'm usually happy, but Denzel was in it. But I mean, the story was bad. The plot, just
I think 6.
write something good.
I think 6 is fair. 6 is a fair rating.
What about you? I'm guessing 5 or 4.
No. Well, it looked okay, so 6 is fine. But I thought you were going to give it a lot more than 6.
Well, I mean,
I think we convinced them that he's wrong.
No, because I like the action sequences. You were right about the main character. The movie did have some faults.
Like, I don't even know what the main character's name is.
Maximus' son. Lucius.
Yeah, but what's his name that he goes by?
Lucius-
Hallow or something?
Lucius Aurelius. And he wouldn't say his name. That was the whole plot point. He's not going to talk until he does his speeches. After he says he's not going to talk. So, yeah. Stupid movie.
Yeah, 6 is okay. Like I said, it'll be, people will watch it and then it'll be forgotten. Like, it'll be a forgotten movie. That's all.
If they said tonight, hey, stay tuned, because we have Gladiator 3 coming in a year, I would care less after seeing this movie now. Because, you know, they ruin the anticipation. Ridley Scott, I don't know. I don't know what you were thinking. Maybe get some writers who know how to write. That's the problem with Hollywood.
So, yeah, okay.
Even when there's not woke stuff, they just write bad.
The woke stuff is becoming less lately, so that's good.
Just bad writing. Bad.
Anyway.
666. Sixes across the board. Yeah.